Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on the beautiful Vision of the Seas on a 10-night cruise around the Mediterranean. In today's video, we're in port and we're in Ajaccio in Corsica. And we're going to be getting off, we're going to be sharing the port, the local town and a nice little bus ride up the coast. Enjoy.
Morning cruise fans, and here we are. It's Ray and Sue's travel channel, and today we're in Ajaccio, which is Corsica in France, and we're on day 4 of our 8-day cruise around France, Spain and Italy. And we just thought we would share a nice early morning view of the port, obviously the ferry terminal here, and in the distance, in the centre of your screen, you'll see the Marina and a variety of different buildings with a beautiful backdrop of the mountains in the distance. So I just thought we would share that with you. So we're going to go off board today and we're going to take a look around the city and see what we can see. And of course later on in this cruise we'll be doing a ship tour of beautiful Vision of the Seas. A little bit empty at the moment up here because of course everybody is either having breakfast or getting off board. So we're going to go off for a little walk through the town and see what we can find and offer up any tips and tricks and advice and guidance for this particular port and this port tour on the video itself. So on the port side of the port itself, on the left hand side, port side as we are on the ship, we can see again some of the arrivals area, the terminal, and also a very pleasant looking marina in the centre of the picture now, with some impressive looking residences around the outside. And another benefit that we have here this morning is we are joined by the Norwegian Epic, and she's just backing into her quay. Quite a expansive and large and wonderful looking ship. Obviously bigger than the Vision class of ships from Royal Caribbean, but yeah, something to consider, and obviously another brand that you might consider spending some time on. So that's Norwegian Epic, and this is Ajaccio Port, the Marina, and the terminus and departure area. Okay, so good morning again cruise fans, and here we are now in the town of Ajaccio, just outside the port entrance. As you can see, Terminal Maritime to Ajaccio, and relatively straightforward, walk straight out, and the town is in the opposite direction, but we're actually going to go left and we're going to go down to the beach, have a little look down there first, and then come back and check out the town. So that's the main port terminal at Ajaccio, and buses are on the right hand side there for any tours, and as you can see, those people that are walking away past that beige building, that's the direction for the town centre. Hope that helps. And just to the right hand side in Ajaccio, you can see a little square, and we can see just like a little fresh market, and lots of nice buildings with facades. Obviously we're on a main road here, so there will be a bit of traffic noise. Norwegian Epic is now in the port, and just thought I'd give you a little sweeping pan of the of the main area itself. How about that? And a little market undercover, which is all quite nice, selling sort of artisan goods and breads and fish, etc. And an olive cellar and fresh fruit and vegetables, and a lovely outside market selling ice creams and bread and meat and fresh fruit and vegetables, and a fantastic display of charcuterie. Some fantastic looking preserved meats and ham and cheese, and specialist pressed meats and bacon, and a nice fruit and vegetable stall with a really nice display, which you want to go and buy some. And here in front of us now we have a celebration of the life and achievements of Napoleon Bonaparte. As you may be aware, Napoleon was actually born in Corsica, and so there is a statue here of him and a variety of wreaths and messages of celebration for the man himself. And here just in the square is a monument to all of those valiant French soldiers who participated in and died sadly in the world wars. Always really nice to see when we're in France how they celebrate their fallen comrades, and may they rest in peace. And it's quite a nice port here actually in Corsica. Obviously Norwegian Epic has come in this morning, and we have a Marina over to the right hand side, and so we've elected to take the local bus tour, which is €9, and will take us around Ajaccio for 45 minutes, no stops, but give us an opportunity to take a look at this city and see what we can unearth. Okay, so here we go. We're off on the bus tour of Ajaccio, and we are just
sur notre gauche,
going
la place
past
Foch, ainsi que la statue de Napoléon Ier consul, entourée de la fontaine des 4 lieux, œuvre
the
du
centre
19e.
square
On your left,
with
Foch
a
Square,
variety of
and the
exhibitions.
statue of Napoleon First Consul, surrounded by the Font Foch. En esta
Here
plaza
is,
encontramos una estatua
here
de
is
la
Napoleon.
del siglo XIX.
Of course, Napoleon was born here in Ajaccio in
con sus 4
Corsica,
leones.
so here is a fantastic looking monument to him and his achievements, and a fantastic waterfall, a water fountain, and in lovely condition.
Face à vous, à gauche,
And
la
as
place
we
de
go
Lille,
further,
ainsi qu'un général
we
de
can
Gaulle
see
venu sur cette place en
a nice
14
square and a nice park
pour déclarer que
with,
la Corse fut le premier département français libéré de l'occupation. Au fond de cette place, on découvre la iglesia de estatua de Napoleón, montado a caballo con corona de laurel, rodeado de sus 4 hermanos. donde el emperador reposa en paz. El monumento inaugurado el 15 de agosto de 1938 nos recuerda las victorias del emperador y sus logros. Because this district offers one of the most pleasant views of the Gulf of Ajaccio, in the mid-20th century, it changed from a very popular area to a quiet, classy residential district. Wir fahren jetzt den Boulevard Madame Mertens. 66, una coloniaria de que se había escapado del Imperio Otomano, que estaba instalada en Paones, en el Target, huyó a Ajaccio. Aún hoy en día se celebra actualmente la liturgia ortodoxa griega. Todas fueron construidas en terrenos privados. Esto se practicó hasta mediados del siglo XIX. Desde entonces fue obligatorio realizarlos en los cementerios municipales.
And a lovely view of the coastline along the south side of the island.
Estamos atravesando el residencial de Santa Lina, zona muy demandada durante la temporada estival, puesto que aquí encontramos playas con aguas cristalinas.
À gauche, on découvre à présent la plage réputée de Marina, un nom qui évoque cette très célèbre chanson interprétée par Tino Rossi, qui d'ailleurs n'avait pas choisi ce titre par hasard, mais tout simplement car il habitait ici.
Now on your left, you can see the very trendy beach of Marina. This name is also the title of a famous song performed by Tino Rossi. The singer lived here.
Auf der linken Seite finden wir jetzt den renommierten Marinella-Strand.
A la izquierda se encuentra la famosa playa de
Marinella Beach,
Su nombre nos recuerda la
which
canción de
is
Tino Rossi,
quite
que
famous
no
here in
escogió por
Corsica.
casualidad, ya que él mismo vivía
And
aquí.
a nice area where boats and people come to spend time.
Le phare, c'est la plus vaste, mais également à son sommet, on découvre le phare dédié à la navigation. Ce phare, construit en 1844, a accueilli plusieurs semaines le célèbre écrivain Alphonse Daudet, qui en profita pour rédiger 3 des lettres de Monde.
As we keep driving along this road, you start to distinguish the Singular Islands. It is an archipelago made of 4 islets, including Mezzanarco, which means in Corsican language, in the middle of the sea. You will easily recognize the island, for it is the largest one, and because on its highest point stands a lighthouse. Built in 1841, Clara was
The end of the furthest point out from Ajaccio, the bus turns around at this lovely little inlet with
Während dieser Zeit war Korsika der Schauplatz
beach
zahlreicher Piraten, Plünderung und
and
Verwüstung. Daher
goes back
errichtete
towards the
die
city.
Nummer
And beautiful residences built onto the side of the hills.
Et la plus peuplée de France. C'est également la plus collectivité territoriale de Corse. Plusieurs hypothèses ont été émises quant à l'étymologie du nom Ajaccio, Ajaccio. Parmi celles-ci, la plus prestigieuse prétend que la ville aurait été fondée par le légendaire héros grec Ajax, qui lui aurait donné son nom. D'autres explications sont sur
La pila bautismal que sirvió para bautizar Napoleón y que fue celebrado aquí el 1 de julio de 1771.
Nous voici dans le quartier Saint-Carme, fondé par les Génois en 1482.
So welcome back to the channel everybody, and here we are in Ajaccio in Corsica, and we've just got off that blue bus, the open top bus. We spent €9 and it took us for a trip of about 10-15 miles down the coast and turned around and then came back. We've seen some of the town itself, and here we are now back in the Marina, and an absolutely spectacular view of Norwegian epic, and some activity going on just in front of us with that rather nice tall ship, that sailing yacht, and it's got a lovely marina. And so if we look around to the right here, beautiful arena, lots of lovely boats and yachts and tall ships, and a very, very pleasant marina environment itself. And there's an old fort and walled city up there in front of us, and we might get the opportunity to take a look at that in a little while. And then a local market. Stay tuned. And a little area where you can book some tickets for your favourite boat tour or activities, and overall a really pleasant marina. So we continue with a lovely little marina, and the backdrop obviously of cruise ships, and also some chic little cafe restaurants. And Ajaccio is peppered with lovely tree-lined and plant-lined streets, and quite a lot of areas to actually take a bit of a walk. And so in the town, the streets are lined with, you know, obviously municipal shops and a bit of traffic, but we've just been into a nice little cafe here, taverna, and had some nice coffees. Typically they line the street around here, and a typical French street station. And as well as kitsch little bars, there's caviar and vodka shops and nice little boutiques, and a general feel about the place which is a little bit upscale and quite nice. So Ajaccio in Corsica is a great place to come, maybe for one day or even longer. And some lovely churches with beautifully painted facades and in real good condition, which is nice to see, and tree-lined avenues with just, you know, a really nice theme, nice feel, pedestrianised, and actually quite pleasant to walk down. And so Ajaccio is peppered with lovely little side streets and shops and restaurants and cafes and fantastic facades of traditional French design from the 19th century. And as we leave the little side streets, then we can now turn around and see the port, and we're back close to the main cruise port itself, the other side of the square that we shared with you earlier. Of course, the local market is closed now for the morning, and just a little sweeping shot of the facilities and some beautiful facades on the buildings around here, quite adjacent to the port. And so here we are, just outside the port terminal again after our walk around the town, and we can see actually one of the walking tours going off from probably the other cruise ship that's in the port today. And so it's a really easy place to find, to navigate and to return to. So we hope you've enjoyed that content, and the buses over here are where you get your excursions from. Obviously today we chose not to, but that's where you go. And so we have a small but functional arrivals hall and an information desk where you can pick up information about Ajaccio itself. And we come back into the port through security, and here is the lovely vision of the seas and of course the ferries, etc. So we hope you've enjoyed this content, and if you have, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We've been out in the port of Ajaccio today. We had a walk around the town. We went on the little tour bus that took us out for about 10 or so miles down the coast, footage of which you've seen, and we're now getting back into the port. Easy to navigate, easy to find your way around, lovely French influenced city, great coffee houses, and a perfect backdrop is the vision of the seas. So we're getting to get back on board now, and we hope you like this port tour, and if you do, please leave us any questions, any comments, and consider liking and subscribing. Thanks in advance, and thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow.